beautiful way of connecting to any database without knowing all these complexities. Any database. It can be Hive, it can be HBase, it can be MongoDB, it can be MySQL, it can be Oracle. We are going to use this tool till we go to the end, but I'm just starting it. One of the magical tools that is available in the industry without making you know any complexities of big data. How can you use it? The tool is Presto. So I'm going to show you this. So just first search for Facebook Presto and you will see the first hit, the distributed SQL query engine for big data. And if you click on that link and read the initial introduction that is given, right? This paragraph is enough to show you the power. Facebook uses Presto for interactive queries against several internal data stores, including their 300 petabyte warehouse. Over 1,000 Facebook employees use Presto daily to run more than 30,000 queries. And you see the Dropbox and Airbnb are customers who are using Presto. Uber uses Presto. Netflix uses Presto. Amazon uses Presto. World's most of the architectures, modern architectures now relies on Presto very heavily. So I am making an attempt to put that one. Okay. And I'm very, very close with this particular product since 2013 when the version of Presto was about 34. 34 was the version. And today you see, if you look at the version, it is 216. So from 34 to 216, I am following up with this. Lot of things I have done along with Presto. One of the product that we created at Percipient in Singapore, UniConnect, is built on the top of Presto. So many customizations and so many coding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how easy it is to query Hive and query MySQL. First of all, what you need to know is that, do you know that in your Cloudera virtual machine, there is a MySQL available? I will show you where it is. If you type MySQL, okay, just listen, -u, that is a username, type retail_dba and -p. -p means you to type the password. And then the name of the password is, the password is Cloudera. Just type Cloudera. You see, there is MySQL. Okay, it is already installed and already running in your virtual machine. And if you want show tables, you will see beautiful 6 tables. Okay, I do select retail_db, which is the database. Remember, username is retail_dba.
Are we recording this?
Yeah. So retail_dba is the username and password is retail_db. And if you look, now you look at show tables, you will see 6 tables. This is more than enough to play with all your queries. And we are going to use these tables a lot in the coming classes. Scoop, Flume, Spark, everywhere. And never change this one. Why? Because this is coming as part of the virtual machine for you to experiment. This is MySQL, okay? So how many things you know about MySQL now? The user ID is retail_dba, password is Cloudera, and the database name is retail_db. Clear? Okay, I'm closing this one. And what I'm going to do is that, remember that we installed Java 1.8 when I installed BERT. So cd, what is the name of the directory? Anyone remember what we have used for the BERT reporting? It is inside which directory that we have used? Is it in MongoDB? So I can't see there is a MongoDB directory. Okay, cd MongoDB, and if I look at ls, yes, thank you. So you have got the JDK 1.8. So first thing to note for Presto to work is you should have JDK 1.8. So we have JDK 1.8. So remember what is the first thing that we need to do? We need to set the path. But before that, I'm going to do three things. Actually, two things, okay? Third thing we will see later. One is go back to the place where I showed you the Presto URL. So Facebook Presto, okay? And click on that Presto and then click on the documentation and click on deploying Presto. Everything is recorded. The first hit is a server link. Click on that and save that into your downloads directory. Save file. Okay. Go back. Sorry. In the documentation and take the second one. First one was deploying Presto. Now command line interface and you will see CLI executable.jar. Click on that and save file. As you can see, the download of the server will take a while. It is very big. And I installed server. Okay. And now listen. This is going to be amazing for you wherever you go. How fast you can do your Spark programs, and after that I will show you what I have done. All right. So I have got the server and I have got the client. Now comes and the people on the call, Priyanka and Sarita, this is very, very useful wherever you work on. So clear. What I am going to do is that my JDK 1.8 is here, right? So let me set the JDK 1.8 here. Remember, I am setting it temporarily. You remember that when I set that JDK path in one terminal, it will be applicable only for the terminal, right? So how will you do that? Set Java underscore home equal to /home /Cloudera /MongoDB /JDK 1 JDK 1.8091. This should be there and it's already there in your virtual machine if you have done MongoDB. I set the Java home. Oh, sorry. What is the command? Export Java underscore home. Once it is exported, what I am going to do? Export path equal to $Java underscore home /bin. Automatically you see when I type the tab it will change. That means it is correct. And make sure that your normal path is appended at the end. You are adding Java. And make sure is Java version changed? Yes, it's changed. Now I can go anywhere in this terminal. Make sure in this terminal. Move downloads / first let's work with the server. To here. Tar XVZF because there is a C at the end. 1.5 million lines of code. One of the most beautifully written code in the entire industry. If you try to change one class and if you try to compile, it will tell you that when you changed, you gave a variable name which is not according to the standard. They check everything that you do. And that's how the code base is maintained. About 500 to 600 people are working on this. Clear? And what's the name of the directory? Presto server, right? So I'm going to move that directory name so that I'm getting an easy name. Move Presto server as Presto server. Okay, I created as Presto server. And now CD, Presto server. Before I'm going to CD, what I'm going to do in my home directory, I'm going to create a directory mkdir my data is the directory name. I will tell you why. Now I am going to the Presto server. Okay, please remember all these steps are getting recorded. You don't need to worry. Okay, Presto server. What is the name of it? Presto server. You will see 4 directories, but you won't see a directory called etc. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, some files and some directories. So the first step, you create a directory called etc, etc, etc. CD, etc. Now we need to create 2 files and 1 directory. The directory name is mkdir catalog. Okay, this is only one time setup. Okay, don't worry, just one time you need to do ls, and then we need to have some 2 or 3 files. So go to the documentation and then go back to the deploying Presto, and if you come down, the first file is called node.properties, which should be kept inside your etc folder. So I am going to copy that, right click, copy, and going back here, I'm going back to our command prompt, and I'm going to write vi node.properties. Spelling, everything should be clear. A, control V. Paste. And here, you write the directory that you just created. And I told you I will explain you later. Home slash, not home. Yeah, home slash cloudera slash my data. This is a temporary directory Presto will use for doing their internal calculations and staging and all those kind of things. Now you can see node ID. Assume that we are in Passion Bytes company. You have a Presto, and Shinoja have a Presto, I have a Presto. If you copy this file as it is, it will conflict. Everybody should have a unique node ID. The best way is you go to your this thing, and then you create UUID generator, online generator. You will see a UUID online generator, and it will give you a unique number which is not there used by anybody in the world. So right click and then copy that particular value, and I am going to change my UUID as that value. This is again one time. I'm showing you the setup, which is not actually required, but I'm just showing you. So now I got a unique number. Even if you create a new UUID or you go to that site, you will get a different number, guaranteed. So I got a UUID and I got this property file, and I'm done with node.properties. What's the next file? Go back to the same page, and then there is a jvm.config where you will tell what is the memory that is needed for you to execute your code. So copy that, Control C, right click, copy, and then come back to the same place. Vi jvm.config is the second file that you need, and then copy that particular value by pasting it. Right? Now, you may not have 16 GB, so I'm just to make sure that my system is not blowing up, I will put it as 10 gig. That's it. This is jvm.config. Again, one time. Next, one more file. Okay, I will explain you this in a while. Just copy that, and that is called config.properties. So right click, copy, and then come here, vi config.properties, and then a, and then paste that particular value. I am going to give the discovery URL. You don't have example.net. I am going to tell that it is localhost 8080. Yeah, that you don't have to change. So I got 3 files and catalog in which folder? etc folder. This is what you need to do only once. And now comes the magic. Every time what you need to do, assume that you have this in your company, in your organization. You will go to the catalog. And now, how many connectors you want? Let's say MySQL and Hive. What you need to do, just go here, go to this documentation, and you will see all the connectors. And let us first select MySQL connector and copy that 4 lines and come here. MySQL connector, copy, and then vi MySQL dot properties a and paste that value that you copied and change it. What is your port or what is your host? It is localhost. Port is usually 3306. And I told you by connecting what is your retail underscore DBA and the password is 4 lines. Tomorrow in your company, you want to connect to Diamond, you want to connect to claims, you want to connect to customer database, transaction database, DB2. What do you need to do? 4 lines. And you will create a corresponding file. And you don't have to do config.properties, jvm.properties. That's all set only once. Alright. Next one is I want to connect to Hive. So I'm going there and I'm going back and then I'm going to click on Hive and I am going to take the minimal configuration of Hive. Okay. vi hive.properties and paste. And here localhost. That shows you the internal of Hive. Hive works on thrift protocol. No need. If you are establishing Kerberos, then you will have to give the details. If it is not Kerberized, no need. Our local machine is not Kerberized. If it is, yeah. If it is, yes. Okay, so please look at the structure. Catalog has got hive.properties and mysql.properties. Config.properties we created only once. jvm.config only once. Node.properties only once. Correct? And now what I am going to do? cd and I am going to go to cd Presto server. I set up all the things and just type bin/launcher run and see what is happening. It should be Java 1.8. Otherwise, you will get an error. Not supported Java version. It will take a while and wait till you are getting a message. Server started successfully. What a beautiful code. Server started. And now I am going to do something. I am going to open another command prompt. Remember, we have something more. And I am going to set the Java home here. How? Export. Remember, for running anything in Presto, you need Java home to be set. How? /home /cloudera /mongodb jdk1. Very simple. Export Java home and then export $java _home /bin $path. Yeah, correct. Sorry. $path. Go to the beginning. Export path equal to. Right? And make sure Java -version. Good. And I am going to the same Presto server directory And I'm going to move the other file that I downloaded. What is that other file that I have downloaded? Remember, I have downloaded a Presto CLI to dot. And then Java minus jar Presto CLI executable.jar. It will show you a prompt. Presto. And now tell me the query. Select star from where you want to query. MySQL dot. What is the name of the database? Retail underscore DB is the database. What is the name of the table? Department was the name of the table. Spelling. Departments. Select star from Hive dot default dot my schools or schools Hive dot default dot parallelism. You got the complete data. Next magic is select star from MySQL dot retail underscore DB dot departments, comma, I'm going to make a join. Departments, comma, Hive dot default dot, let's say, what is the name of the table that I created? It was called a demo. See, it has joined that Ravi 1000. Select count of star from Hive dot default dot my schools. MapReduce, right? Yeah, MapReduce.
So even in Presto,
Completely no MapReduce at all. Skipped MapReduce. No MapReduce at all. Facebook has done a very intelligent engineering internally. And now that Guava cache, I will not attach with Hive. I will attach with Presto. That immediate view without a MapReduce. That's the ultimate thing that you can do. Any database, anything, only you need to know SQL, nothing else. So tomorrow you want to write a program in which you want to get the data from Hive and you want to join it with MySQL, with Diamonds DB2, with Claims Oracle, one query. This is innovation. There is no big data at all. If I attach that jar file to BERT and now you write that unified query into BERT, what will happen? You get a report from 4 databases. This is what is 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 year, 3 year project of 50 people. So learn Presto. The complete record, complete thing is there. And the things that you can do on the top of Presto is amazing. You can create nice UIs on the top of it and all. That's what I did for the UniConnect project. Right?